Keys on, ladies and gentlemen. I keep saying ladies and gentlemen, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly just gentlemen, StarCraft bros, and any gals that may be out there. Welcome back for some more Acer Team Story Cup. This day looked like it was going to be an all-kill for Heart, but Cass has started to bring him back. He's turned on the heat for his team, and they're currently 2-4. Well, I should say 4-2 in the favor of Axiom, if I get my English correct. But spawning here in the upper left corner of the map. So blue, so Terran, so Cass. In the lower right, playing for Axiom. I was expecting Ryong again, but it is in fact gonna be Crank. Now, of course, we don't get to, as casters, we don't get to know what's going on. Only the admins know what's going to be coming up on deck, so it's pretty much like, hey, this guy gets invited, and then we're ready to rock and roll. So I've been trying to keep you guys updated all day in chat. My apologies for not updating this one, as we pretty much jumped into the lobby after that last game. Yeah, if anyone is in chat, again, it's been brought up several times today. Last time I will address this, so I hope you guys in chat can actually inform everyone else. Impact cannot play this week for Empire-Ence. He is not allowed to until next week, week 6. So this is still currently week 5 for Season 2 of the Acer Team Story Cup, and the Zerg player from Axiom cannot participate just yet. Now, this first game we had a Crank put in a little bit of a funny position. A little curious on that. He's going to go for that typical gateway expand. I mean, 2 probes on each gas, Cybercore up around appropriate timings. All in all, a nice way to open up in this series, especially on a map like Frost. It is a 4-player spawn, and it's not cross-spawn, guys. If you're unaware of this, this is not a cross-spawn only map. You can spawn anywhere. So, a bit of a blind factor similar to that of Whirlwind, and that's probably why we see Cass going for this quick CC first build. Cybercore coming down as well. So I was okay. So the reason I was questioning this, by the way, I was like a little hesitant. I was like, is he really gonna go for something like he's trying to hide his gateways and go for some sort of major assault? But no, just gonna be playing it pretty standard. Actually, I take that back. 3-3 on gas. Maybe rushing his tech here. We'll see what Crank goes for after the Cybercore's done. I mean, he's going to absolutely need a mothership core in the field, period. So that's where 100 gas is going to get denoted to. But with the extra gas, will he start Warp Tech right away, or will he hold it for a moment in order to get like a Stargate up or something really quick? Alright, Warp Tech on the way. Mothership core being slightly delayed. Of course, that's probably because of minerals. What are you up to, Crank? I mean, ultimately, this, in any other scenario, could be lazy probes, but okay, gonna be the Twilight Cancel coming out really quickly. I was gonna say, these could be lazy probes that were just 3-3 on gas because Crank didn't want to be microed, but Crank is a really good player. He's an all-star player from Axiom, and I believe he's probably the most well-known player from Axiom.
First blood.
Oh, yeah. At any rate, the point I was going to get at, it wouldn't be a mistake to have 3-3 on gas like that. He's certainly going for that higher tech, and we see that displayed with the Twilight Cancel. Mothership core now coming out. Again, slightly delayed, but nothing too crazy. But I'm feeling without the expansion coming down, I don't think this will be DTs. I think this will be Blink. And yeah, Blink is going to be coming out, so going to try and take advantage of the map again. Great map for Blinks. Not so much for Reapers, but a great map for Blinks. Scouting, so Crank knows where his opponent is. That's all he needed to know. This Blink all-in coming off of one base could be very deadly if Cass is unprepared for this. He does have 2 racks on the field, so production will be out, but this third CC coming out the timing it is, this could really nip him in the butt later on. Well, only time will tell. Without Marauders, this is going to be very difficult to deal with. With just purely Marines, he can certainly hold it off with the world's most perfect micro, but again, Blink is so strong. Stalker's so good. And I'm not trying to doge right now, but I'm serious. This is going to be so difficult to deal with. Oh, you guys, I'm going to drop some Twitch knowledge on you. Frankers with a capital Z at the end. That's how you do the dog face. I do this. I only say this because I want to see you guys spam chat with it. I want to see a line of Frankers come out, but... Alright. Pylon gonna come down. I don't believe Cass knows this is happening. No, he has no vision of this whatsoever. He has no idea. We've got... Oh, no. He's still continuing with Marine production. He doesn't know how badly he needs Marauders on the field. I mean, we'll certainly see Marauders come out shortly, but... Oh, dear. No bunker on the high ground. No vision. No supply depot over here, too, so we won't even see this coming until it's too late. Stalker's gonna come in with that blanket. Suddenly, Cass got in this time warp. Gonna pick off the Mothership Core, try to at least, but there's just not enough Marines on the field to really contend with this, and of course Crank can leave, so that's why we have the SCVs being pulled. An absolute necessity. Axiom trying to clean this up really quick, really swift. Nice blink micro down to the low ground. SCVs being, just torn apart. These Marines, of course, getting too close to the ledge, have to be so careful. Bunker being thrown down here by Cass while this is going on. Really smart move on his choice, but of course it's a little too close, so the Stalkers can pick it off while it's building if the Mothership Core gives it vision. But instead, going to take the bunker at the front. Oh, Cass going to salvage this. Can he salvage in time? No, salvage goes off. Command center is lifted. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's got 3 orbitals. He's got 3 mules at a time he can drop. So the SCV losses right now do not really matter. His opponent has not expanded behind this. If this bunker goes up, he might be able to hold this. It's going to be rough either way. Bunker goes up. Marines, get on in there. And they will focus down that Mothership Core. Going to drive this back, albeit temporarily. Most of the SCVs picked off at this point, however. 23 workers killed. He's going to need every SCV on the field doing exactly the right job. No idle workers at the wrong place at the wrong time. He will leave a lot of the SCVs here repairing, but Crank can blink up here, go to the mineral line, and shut Cass down from behind. And the strength of this build is the secrecy, not knowing that this is coming till it's too late. And we see that displayed here by Cass just being in utter disarray. He doesn't even have enough SCVs right now to pull into this. I don't know. This is not looking good for our Terran player, but 3 orbitals are the one thing that's really going to keep him in this game, if anything. Salvaging the bunker so he can continue his army production. But there's just so many Stalkers on the field. I don't think Cass can do this. 9 Marines and dwindling. 16 Stalkers remaining. Such great blink micro coming out of Crank. He can't be stopped. Blink. Oh, no. Dancing his Stalkers. Good game is called, and Cass will finally be taken down. 5-2, the final score of Axiom versus Empire-Ence. Ladies and gentlemen, Crank closing it out for his team. Oops, not 45-5. And there's the Frankers I wanted to see in chat. You guys are awesome. So with that, that will be the end of it for Axiom and Empire-Ence in the Acer Team Story Cup. Lots of fun, lots of great games we had, lots of Doge. So Frankers in chat right now. You guys are awesome. We are now going to transition into the Zotac monthly finals. I don't know if I can hop into a game right away, so what I am going to do is run some ads while I get this sorted with the admins, try and get caught up to where we are in the cup. And don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back ever so shortly. Thanks so much for tuning in. Zotac monthly finals. Lots of good games to be had over there as well.